Alright, we're gonna take this blue-red Kiki deck through another league. Let's hope this one goes better than previous ones. We've been really close a lot, but I've been quite confident. So we've definitely made some big improvements, I think, to this deck. So hopefully be enough to let us cash this league. Long queues, long queues. We've got an op, a spreading seas, a roast, we've got some interaction, and we've got some card selection and a combo piece, so I think this is a keep. Let's see what our opponent is up to. Celestial Colonnade. Okay. We'll probably fetch a shock here and opt. Try to find some interaction. I think we want to put links at the bottom for now. Okay. Let's just spreading seas this colonnade. If they want to fight over something like this, that's fine. We'll start getting some cards out of their hands. Okay. Cryptic, that's gonna be a good one. This looks like blue-white control or just guy control. I'll have a better idea of what they fetch out here. Just guy control. Okay. So roast obviously not great here. Can pick up some Snapcaster mages maybe, something like that, but not really ideal. Straight out an island here and pass. Leaving up remand. If we feel there's something we need to remand. And starting next turn, we can start holding up Cryptic Command. Like we've done in our previous control matchups. Ooh, are they going for something? Vendilion Click on my end step. I think we're fine with this. Remanding it, I don't think does much here. You take the remand. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if that means they're gonna try and slam something like a Jace here or something. I wonder if we should just run out this XR to tap a land during combat, so they can't play like a Jace or something. Because I don't really know how we're beating a Jace right now. Step down the red mana, I suppose. Okay, so get in there. It's not blocking anyways, so search res content. That seems like it. And we can probably just have counterspell backup, so it's gonna be an annoying one to deal with for sure. Okay. Let's upkeep, bolt the click. Or if they tap out, we can just do it. So if there's a counter ward, then they're tapped out on their turn. Something like an Is It Charm to get rid of some of these extra lands and to ditch this roast would be pretty good here. Spell Queller. They have enough mana up. We're just so light on action, and we're just dying kind of fast if we don't get rid of this click. We've just drawn a few too many lands. One more like Remand or Snapcaster or Logic Knot or something. Things would definitely be a lot better, but given that we have 4 cards that don't really do anything right now in our hand. And they've got a lot to consider here. And honestly, we have outs, like if they tap out here too. Okay, cool. Yeah, they were probably afraid that we could just combo them out if they tapped out to fight over that. Sure. Opt away, opponent. So this character flipping is not the best for us, but being that we are the deck with the combo in this matchup, we might be able to cut the game a little bit shorter. Let's take a little peek. Helix, Jace, Logic Knot. Okay. Jace, Logic Knot, and Scalding Jar. We draw another Roast, which is obviously not ideal. There's Kiki-Jiki. So they can Logic Knot, and then, or Helix. They have access to okay. Logic Knot, they can, yeah. Okay, so neither of them are really going to work here. So, I think the plan is going to be to tap here. The Steam Vents tapped and passed the turn. Sure. And a negate. It's a good one to know about too. So, counter battles aren't looking very good for us right now. Helix us. Is this something we want to remand? If they play the land, they can play Jace or a remand, but if they do, then we can keep Jiki then. I think we're fine with this. They negate our remand. So, Mara is gone, and Helix is gone. So, Jace, Logic Knot, negate, and one unknown. Okay. These roasts are just real bad here. There's negate our command. Yeah. Let's just play this out tapped. Attack for 1. The field of ruining me. Spell Queller. That's obnoxious. I've been trying to just cycle this remand here. If they negate it, that's fine. Or logic not, either one. Okay with that. Okay. And we get a logic not of our own, which is nice. So they still have negate up. They negate and logic not. If they use one of those. I'm okay fighting over this now. No, because if they don't use one, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna let this happen. It's a shame that this roast doesn't even hit these threats that they're playing. Flash Flyers, which roast is really bad against, but I feel like it's very important in certain matchups. Okay, so they can just activate Colonnade, and then we're just dead. So we probably just have to go for it here. We know they have Logic Knot and Negate. So so they'll probably Logic Knot here. I think if they play this right, there's no way we can win this, but they definitely have some opportunities to screw this up. So let's see, if we remand, they can let it happen, recast, and leave up negate. If we Logic Knot, they can negate, remand, and they can just negate again. Yeah, I don't think there's... Two, three, four, five, six. Okay, just let your body again. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I think we want Keranos as an alternate win condition. Staticaster might not be terrible here. So we definitely don't want roasts. Gates are great. Dispel's good. Spell Pierce. Disdainful Stroke. All the counter magic seems good. Probably trim a couple of the pest termites because they're like the weaker. I just trim all of them. The combo creatures. Yeah, I guess one Disdainful Stroke is not really the best in the counter wars. Maybe actually Disdainful Stroke's better than Kiki-Jiki. So the game probably goes long, and I guess I'd like to play first. Okay, gotta negate 2 Kikis is like not great, but just go ahead and fetch up a basic island. Got plenty of red mana. Would like to preserve our life total. We would like lands and counter spells. Is pretty much all we're looking for here. I think we have to bottom these because we do need lands. Dispel of Pierce should probably just be another Dispel, because a lot of times there's a lot of mana, especially if we're trying to combo the ones that are lighter on mana. I'm actually gonna have to pay, so. Let's try and cut them off of red, I guess. Okay. I guess putting that in there is probably better because we're actually representing something. I don't think that there's too much that they realistically be created here. Lightning Bolt isn't particularly scary in this situation. Okay, more counter spells is nice. Spellfather. Yeah, Queller's fine. We'll find a boulder, something to take care of that eventually. In the meantime, it's not a ton of pressure. Interesting. We didn't have another land. Okay. Another spell queller. I think we'll remand this one because I'd like to draw into some more action. So they don't have cryptic mana, interestingly. Just keep playing out land drops. We have a lot of counter spells, so what's this? Oh, the Queller again. We could logic knot this. They're being very aggressive. I wonder if they just have a ton of removal, or if they're just kind of getting a little bit overly aggressive with these bolts and spell Quellers. Like, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can hold up Dispel after the Kiki-Jiki. I'd really like to get a peek in here. Snapcaster bolting. But they're just gonna waste like this many resources, then I'm just gonna go for it. I mean, another bolt is lethal, but I can negate that. Negate and dispel. Should have loaded an extra blue so I could leave up dispel there. That was bad. That was really bad. Yeah. Them being like so aggressive here is really interesting to me though too. Well, I just gotta go for it, right? And that's gonna do it. Interesting. That was a weird one. Yeah, I think this is pretty solid. We can find whatever type of like early interaction we need to find with our Serum Visions. We have snap. It's down to 5. Let's just pass here. We're not doing anything super early anyways. So we don't really know what we want to find off this here in Visions yet, so Tron. Yikes. Well, now I know exactly what we want to try and find, which is basically spreading seas. Remand, I guess, isn't the worst. Maybe that was something we could have kept, but huh. Semix. What does that mean? I have no idea, but let's just tag the power plant. Man, I've drawn a lot of lands. I guess the remand would have been better than the land, so maybe that's the reason to keep it. Whatever they're doing, it does not appear to be very good since they're 0-4, but we might be the ones to lose to them, chat. So it's not looking particularly great right now. Spreading seeds definitely helps here, but I don't really have much else to interact with them. We don't have the combo rolled up for turn 5. Although next turn we do have Cryptic, and then hopefully that can buy us enough time to get to Kiki-Jiki. Opponent is AFK. Did they disconnect, or didn't say they disconnected in the chat thing. I really am interested in what they're doing with Simic, Ignite, and Tron lands. I've not really seen anything like this, so not really sure what to expect, but Semictron loan gifts, maybe? This list of that does not include any sort of. Oh, this is just a list of cards. Maybe they want to play. So maybe. It's like Bluetron and Greentron. They did have the natural Tron, so glad I had discrepancies. Unexpected results. Shuffle your library, then reveal the top card. If it's an automatic card, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. But if it was a land, then they get to return unexpected results in your hand, right? I think. Something like that. Okay. Let's just play this now. Pass. They play something worth crypticking, we will cryptic it. If not, we will opt here and try to find. Oh, we have the right one too. Nice. You can explore, that's fine. These are not cards I am worried about. Well, there is Kiki-Jiki, so if there's anything we need to crypt it, we will here. If not, we'll just run out Pestermite and plan on Kikiing. Triple mine, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. A lot of mana. So one scrying, yep. You got it. Yep. Yeah, they did not sequence that particularly well, did they? Okie dokie. Well, I think I want the stable stroke in this. Let's go on roasts. Let's see what else. Maybe a raid? I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to do, so. Yeah, I mean, this game could be anything, right? Eldrazi Titans. It's trying to cheat them into play. How is it trying to cheat them into play? Is it with that, oh, because they're playing that thing. I gotcha. And then their, like, backup plan is using Tron to get them? So you're using the unexpected results, or whatever, to try and hit a Eldrazi Titan? That is actually some very good knowledge to have. Because that means I guess I should probably be countering those, right? Because otherwise they get the cast triggers off the... Yeah, I think links should be fine. I don't think we've done anything to not allow them, so... Was this one of the recent instant deck techs? Unexpected results. Lance of Genius. And Omniscience. Okay, cool. I see. Was this one of the infamous small Japanese tournament ones? It looks like that's what it would be. Yeah. See, this is so weird too. It's like last game they played like Tron lands, and then this time they're just playing Forest Island. Alright, let's just leave up a Logic Knot here for 1. It's probably fine if they have the unexpected whatever, then we can counter that. And that's really the only thing I think I'm worried about out of this list. Yeah, I'll just counter that. Right, there's nothing else. Last of Genius. Choose 3 card. Oh, yeah. It's that one. We had that in the cube. It might still be in our cube, actually. Corey really likes that kind of effect. Okay, so we have Peak and Opt that we can play here. Or I guess let's start with Serum Visions, and then we can leave up Is It Charm to counter any of their scary stuff. Disdainful Stroke seems good, and having the combo seems pretty good. We also have Snapcaster. This all seems pretty good, but we do need more lands, and we need the Kiki-Jiki. So I think we're just gonna bottom the Disdainful Stroke, but we gotta have to keep the Pestermite. Yeah, definitely. That would be some good tech. Especially since you have a lot of ways to search for lands, right? Because it's playing a lot of that Tron land searchy stuff. Or some amount at least, right? Expedition maps at least. You could go get you your Viseju. At least in the sideboard, right? Seems like just an oversight not to have it there at least. Okay, good. No Tron, because that would make Is It Charm kind of silly. Well, now they're gonna have Tron. And this person just has no idea how to sequence, right? Like, why would you... I mean, I guess playing around Mana Leak, but... You already played your land. You can't even play your land now. What are you doing? Okay, I think we'll just fire off both of these, because we kind of just need to. Ulamogs. So they'll have... Yeah, they'll have 10 mana, so they can cast the Ceaseless Hunger next turn. Okie dokie. And now we will opt. Braid's no good, so we definitely don't want artifact removal. As it turns out. Cryptic. Is that good enough? We can bounce a land here with it, right? Well, first let's... This turn we're gonna wanna... Pestermite and tap down the tower in their upkeep to try and keep them off of 10 lands. Or 10 mana, I mean. So we know they have no interaction, so... Yes. Okay. Expedition map. That's a new one. Okay, so with the power plant. And they got an extra tower. Cryptic. Does Cryptic really do anything here? They're gonna be able to cast either Ulamog that they want, which should be Ceaseless Hunger. Can we stop that? We can certainly counter it. But does that get us anywhere? I don't know. I think we have to try. What does this deck do against any aggressive deck? Cry. So bouncing the land doesn't do anything here. Snapcaster doesn't really get us anything we need. So I think we just have to... Yeah. We definitely want to counter their first big threat, even though they're still going to get whatever the cast trigger is. Although, Actually, since they sequenced that so poorly, we could have bounced a land in response to the Simic Signet or something, but I'd like to see what we would do if our opponent wasn't sequencing everything so poorly. Also, Ulamog, like, just seems wrong, right? I mean, they should have played Ceaseless Hunger, right? Like, exiling 2 things is better than destroying 1. Trying to destroy my steam vents. I guess I'll just bounce the steam vents, right? And save it. Counter target spell, or should I just draw? I guess counter buys me more time. Counter target spell, return target permanent to its owner's hand. Choose a spell, choose a permanent. Okay. Because I need to keep my 5 lands, or as many lands as I possibly can here. So I can. So Kiki-Jiki off the top again does it here. Should I just bolt him? I don't think my bolts are doing anything else, so. It's an island. Just play the island and pass, and we'll bounce one of the things that they tried to exile and counter the Ulamog. I hope they don't draw anything else. Explore. Okay. So they played Island, so we know they have Ulamog plus whatever they just drew off the Explore. Another mine. So we have all the mana in the world. No hand anymore. Okay. Counter. Let's keep the Cascade Bluffs. Don't want to have to shock for steam vents again. Okay, you got my steam vents. Sure. I do have the Snap Bolt beatdown plan active now. Serum Vision, so we can cast that and still leave up Snap Bolt. I don't think we want any of these. Just want Kiki-Jiki. Alright, just have to fade a couple of top decks. Let's see, we have them dead. Next turn we can, so we can get them down to 8, 4. So like, we need 2 more turns. Lightning bolts. So yeah, we have down to 8 here, then down to 4, then down. So remand could be useful. They do have a lot of mana, so not positive will be useful, but alright, no reason to shock this in. We can play 2 spells either way. Got 1 draw step. Yeah, so it's basically like a pretty crappy Tron deck. Not a fan of whatever that was. I also think our opponent played things like so poorly. So many times they could have just sequenced things differently and gotten their mana like way sooner, or like just about a million things. Or like playing out that signet just like gave us the opportunity to bounce a land when we never would have had the chance. They definitely like. Oh, they played a land and then they played the thing. Yeah. Hey, thanks for following. Forgotten Past. Is the it's gonna show up? Is that thing not working? The little or maybe it doesn't show. The event list doesn't include that. We got Cryptic, we got a Bolt, got some cantrips, so I think this is a keep. Okay, so it looks like we're up against Jund, which is probably not one of the better matchups, because Abrupt Decay is very good against us. So, Roast is good here. Hey, thanks for following, Maxwell. Probably don't need this land just yet, because we still have a lot of draws to get to 4. But Roast does seem pretty good, so I'll top that. And I will pass the turn back over to that. Yeah, Roast is in this deck for Jund, right? It's like the way that I can main deck answer target voice, as long as they didn't get too big. Or this is not at all Jund. It is a creature storm or something. Yeah, some sort of zoo strategy, huh? Well, Roast is still gonna be good here. I think we'll just go ahead and fetch a mountain here and roast. Should we roast the burning tree or the herbalist? Which one? Which one's better? Actually, probably want to bolt the smuggler's copter, right? Okay. Should I? Let's see. Video capture. Is it that my voice is quiet, or is it that everything else is really loud comparatively? Because, like, I'm kind of, like, towards, like, the higher end of the input thing, so. Alright, we're just gonna peek and bolt the copter, I think. Because the copter is much more threatening than these guys. Sure. Yeah, my audio input capture is all the way maxed. Maybe I just need to get the mic a little bit. Dryad Arbor. Sure. Oh, I was supposed to bolt that first. I was trying to figure out this sound stuff and I wasn't paying attention to what was going on in the game. Alright. Well, they can loot. I'm gonna... Oops. Nope. I want to wait for that to resolve first. So they've got another copter, Greaves, and Foothills. Okay. Well, there is our last combo piece. So now we just need to find lands and not die. So what do you think they play here? Greaves or another copter? Okay. How much do we care about the Greaves? Do we want to hold up a counterspell for him? Or do we want to... Probably don't really care that much, right? Okay, yeah, then, yeah, I can turn down the other sounds. Let's just play this tapped, because we can then roast this guy. Looks like they're like mono green, so I'd rather hit the one that produces double green if they blink it or something. And then we'll pass. And now even like Greaves, if they equip it, then like we have tap draw with Cryptic against Greaves, and all we're trying to do is find a 5th land, really, so. I'll take a little bit of a warp here. I'll take 8 down to 6, so not in the greatest shape, but we are pretty close to comboing, so it shouldn't really matter. And Deceiver Exarch is going to be a pretty good blocker on this board. They pitched the Lightning Greaves, okay. Another Cryptic, that's pretty nice. Okay. So we want to make sure we have our last land rolled up before. So Smuggler's Copter can still get in, unfortunately, but I doubt they'll sequence it all completely properly. They might. We'll see. Because if they do it right, they can fire up like Treetop Village, make us tap down their stuff, and in response, crew the Smuggler's Copter. Nope, wait, that doesn't work, right? Because then afterwards it resolves. Oh, it's the lands you can activate afterwards. So if they crew up the Smuggler's Copter, they can activate the treetop village after we've been forced to cryptic. So if they're not gonna do anything, like, let's make them make the action first, because we can just Exarch here. Tap down the treetop village. Block the Dryad Arbor. Now if we just have land off the top, we can win. Or I guess it has to be a red land. Can't get another island. Sure. Yeah. That's fine. Is it charm? That is not a land. Okay, so yeah, I think we should be fine with Exarch as a blocker, and then if they are crewing up the Smuggler's Copter, then we can tap. Yeah, you can play a land or else, that's fine. They can equip it. Let's see what they do exactly here. Because a lot of what we do depends on what they're doing here, so I want to see. So if they're not doing anything in beginning of combat, crew. So if they crew it, we can block, bounce, draw. Yeah. So now we're gonna tap draw with cryptic, right? Yeah. Tap all creatures, draw a card. Yeah. Okay. And now we have it. They're all tapped out. And we can go to 1 here. I hope they don't have gut shot. That'd be embarrassing. Sweet. Cool. I'm glad they scooped. I hate clicking through that whole thing. Maybe I'll get good at it one day if I play enough of this. They had some X1, so Staticaster might be good. Anger is certainly good. A Braid's probably fine. Kill some of their creatures and stuff. I don't think I need any of this Counter Magic or Entrancing Melody. I'm not really too concerned about my combo getting interrupted, so I don't think I need to bring in Keranos at all. Peaks are probably not necessary, because I don't really need to know what's going on in their hand. So we want all these. Don't need Logic Knots probably. And Trim 1 Remand. I think I like this. We have a lot of creature removal now, and I think basically all of our stuff kills like everything. Except Is it Charm, and then Rose doesn't kill things that aren't creatures on our turn, but we have Braids, and Anger doesn't kill those things either, but okay. Maybe we run like that. I've played some decks kind of similar to like the Owling Mine type stuff. It's been a while. I definitely played that like blue-red burn deck when it was in Standard with the Fever Visions. I like that one a lot. I don't think we can keep the one lander. This is 2 removal spells, so I guess I will keep and spray lands to the bottom. It's a little bit land heavy, but maybe we can make the Owling Mine. We already have like all the lands, so it should be super cheap, right? And we have boomerangs on this account too, so yeah, I mean, like, we're almost there. I think we might even have like the Howling Mine effects and stuff. Alright, we'll play out a Scalding Tarn here, pass. This is gonna be my only league for tonight, but maybe next time we stream we could play an Owling Mine deck. If you wanted to, you know, follow the stream, so you could know when that's happening. That's definitely a deck that looks pretty fun to play that I think I'd probably like. Yeah. Let's see how many of these guys they have here. Huh. Yeah, that's a good one. Good thing we have a braid for that, though. I think we need more interaction right now. Well, there's Kiki. Alright. Let's just play this, a braid, destroy target artifact, that. Hey, thanks for following Private Donut. Got a lot of followers here tonight, huh? 3 new followers. That's pretty sweet. So now we have Snapcaster Braid up still. We still have a lot of cards in hand though, so it's a little bit scary. It is kind of a clock, but Snapcaster will trade for one of them, so once we get to... Is it worth it to just Snapcaster opt here? No, probably not. Probably just roast something here. Roast that dude. Steam Vent's tapped. And then next turn, Snapcaster a Braid to kill a thing and block a thing. Hopefully kill that as well. It's like tinyurl.com/isitbrewtube. We haven't put anything up yet. We're really just kind of starting out, setting up all this stuff. So, what are they? Ronus. Yeah, you have to have like a certain number of like followers and stuff to get an actual like short YouTube URL. So rather than just have like deal with all that awkwardness of some really convoluted, crazy thing on there, we use the tiny URL thing. So should I Snapcaster a Braid to stop Ronus from attacking whatever they pump? Well, let's see. Are they not pumping? they need to get something to at least 4 power. So what are they targeting here? Yeah, I think we just Snapcaster Braid that right now. Target a Braid. Braid. Yeah. So that way Ronas can't attack, and anything they attack with, I'm just gonna block. Take it off the table. I like Dryad Arbor with Mirror Superion. That's an interesting, like I never really thought about that. So if this goes to game 3, I probably want, what's it called, to Entrancing Melody, just to take Ronas over like the Spreading Seas, which seem pretty worthless here. So I could Kiki-Jiki so that I could copy Snapcaster Mage to just like be a blocker. And I don't really see them having any interaction, so that seems okay to me. It's either that or Spreading Seas and hope to hit something. I mean, we have a lot of hits, but yeah, maybe this weekend we'll actually set up the YouTube channel, upload some of the Spreading Seas of Dryad Arbor. That might be the best here. And we'll hold up like double red because we'll hold up double blue and red. Another Spreading Seas. I guess we play that and see if we draw like a bolt or something. Because we're not doing anything else now, right? So Cryptic. Alright, so probably just gonna chump Ronas here. Does Dryad Arbor stay as a creature? Yeah, still a land creature. Dryad Island. Interesting. So I'll just jump here, take 1, 2, 3, 7. Go to 3. I'm sure it is. There's Dryad Arbor is like so weird with so many things. Anger. Yeah, that's pretty good. Is there anything I have to worry about if I anger here? Like, do I need to Cryptic instead? Do I need to Cryptic tap draw? If I anger, they have no cards in hand. Let's say they draw... Yeah, if they draw like a hidden herbalist or something. No Blood Moon. Yeah, I don't really like Blood Moon. It just, like, feels really gross to me. So, that's the main reason that it's not in here. Yeah. Yeah, because if I anger and they draw one of the... Okay. All creatures your opponent controls, draw a card. If I go for the anger and they draw an Herbalist or something, they can... Ooh. There's that. Okay. The Lightning Greaves being Shroud instead of Hexproof has been huge. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Untap. I don't need to use this for red, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I can go fetch. Basic Mountain. Tap, tap. Tap. Pestermite. Untap that. Yes. Red, colorless, red. Kiki-Jiki. Whew. This is what's so great about this deck. It's like, there's so many times where, like, things can just, like, it looks like dire, and you're just, like, buying time and treading water, and then, boom, you just combo. I really like that about the deck. It's a lot of fun to try and figure out the lines, like, because, like, that board looks really good to anger, right? But, like, is that the best way? Because it's like we only really have to survive one turn. We don't have to try and control the board. We just have to buy a little bit of time, and so anger probably would have worked out there too, considering they didn't play another creature, but they could have been playing around stuff. So it looks like both were pretty good there, but definitely seems like, well, our play definitely ended up working, so that's good. Well, and we know now not to spreading seas. Dryad Arbors doesn't work. Alright. Let's look that up real quick, see if it's just like a Magic Online thing, or... I feel like that would have been, like, reported by now. If it was a bug, it's... Fiddling with subtypes doesn't change a permanent's type. Your Arbor will still be a 1/1 creature. It will also be an island instead of a forest. However, it won't be green, due to Spreading Sea's type-changing effect being applied before Dryad Arbor's color-changing effect. Interesting. Can't keep the one-lander, especially not Cascade Bluffs, so... I guess we keep this and hope that they are playing something that Rose is good against. Doesn't look like it. Is this Bogles? I don't think we have a whole lot against Bogles. Yep, it's Bogles. But luckily, they have the not Bogle. Roast you. Okay. We've got a chance here, if that was their only creature. Because even if they don't draw one this turn... Oh, they did. Okay. I was gonna say, we can start holding up Logic Knot for when they eventually draw one. But, yeah, it was not meant to be. So we could Pester right here. So they're gonna have basically no interaction. Sometimes they have Path, but probably no interaction. So could probably Pester right here and tap down their planes so they can't have double white for like Daybreak Hornet. I'm more scared of white spells, right? This is definitely not a great matchup, but yeah, Rancor. And Ethereal Armor? How you know, bro? Grispoon. What's going on? Oh, I can't peek it there. And okay, Deceiver Exarch. Is there any one... Yeah. Spirit Mantle. Okay. Well, blocking is now no longer an option, so I could have countered that. Maybe that would have been best, but I guess the counter's not really doing anything else. So that's probably a misplay, but Kiki-Jiki, there we go. No justice, right? Do they have Path? Sure. So yeah, that turned out to be pretty important. Do they have another one? Oh, they can't. Okay, I guess we need Cryptic to bounce the Spirit Mantle. Yeah, Bolt's not gonna do it, right? Nope, okay. Bugles is such a stupid deck. It's like... It can't be fun to play. I guess Angers... I guess Spell Pierce... The gates are okay. Roasts are bad. Visit Charm's okay. Spreading Seas seems not very good. All their stuff is so cheap, and maybe Rayman needs to be trimmed. Yes, I'd like to play first. Yeah, I guess I'll keep this. I'm definitely gonna have Rayman targets. Maybe not Bolt targets, but certainly Rayman targets. Yep, they have the Bogle. So whatever they go for here, we'll just remand this. Singer Visions, that's okay. Anger. Yep. How exactly does that work with totem armors? We'll see. Okay, it does work just the normal way. But honestly, trading any of our cards for any one of their cards is totally fine by me. We need to draw some lands now. 2 more lands. Hope they don't have a path. Daybreak Hornet? Yeah. Alright, we need to hit a land here. Okay, bottom, the bolts. Top, the mountain. Play the island. Pass the turn. Let's just go ahead and Pestermite. Tap that down. And we'll just start jumping. Oh, no, we're not jumping. Do they have another one? Yep, that does it. Man. Bogles is just the least fun. Like, that's just not even a game, right? Like, it's like you're playing solitaire. Do you mulligan into Oblivion, or do you just have, like, unbeatable hands? As, like, the first game, even if we were playing, like, something that tried to interact with, like, sacrifice effects or whatever, it just didn't matter, because they just had the ley line. Obviously cannot keep this. I guess we can keep this. More Serum Visions on top. Hopefully it's not a super fast deck where we don't have time to be doing that kind of stuff. Arbor Elf. What is this? Ponza? I don't need more Exarchs, but I will take a Kiki-Jiki. Blood Moon. Okay. We can play under Blood Moon for sure. Let's just bolt this dude. That's the turn. Don't wanna have more mana again here. Stone Rain. Rude. Tireless Tracker, sure. Well, now we need an island. Island is definitely our best draw. That's not an island. Look at this greedy mana base that Blood Moon's punishing, right? 2 colors. 2 whole colors. And one of them is red. We draw the basic mountain instead of the basic island. That's cool. There's a blood braid. Cryptic. I guess I'll just play out Kiki-Jiki here, so if I draw blue mana, I can just win next turn. I actually might need a chump here, right? Let's see. Yep, alright. So, against pawns, do we really want to make any changes? Negate seems okay, but we need to keep in like a lot of this removal and stuff. I don't know. Just make sure we always just be on the play, right? Like, that's how you beat pawns all the time. It's just being on the play. It's so much better. I would most certainly like to play first. I can get 2 islands. Keep. Alright. I guess we're bolting the elf. Sure. Snap bolting the elf. Pithing Needle. Kiki-Jiki? Yep. Alright, beat down playing time, right? And then upkeep. Pester might tap down your land. And now we have a Logic Knot for anything. Yeah, you can have it token sprawl. Anything we actually care about. Look at that. 3 islands. So we don't even care about Blood Moon now. Do we just play Kiki-Jiki as a... Yeah, I think we do. As a 2/2 haster. Yeah. Good one, opponent. After seeing... No, I think our Bolt Snap Bolt plan as a backup is probably... I guess we could bring in a Braid. It's kind of free, right? Spreading Seas is good. You can destroy their Utopia Scrolls. Maybe over like a Logic Knot or something. Because a Braid also is just going to kill creatures. I don't know about Spell Pierce. It seems okay, but a lot of the times... Well, we have the combo, we have some early interaction, and we can fetch an island and have an island, so... And we draw the Bolt. Does that change? Should we fetch a red source now so we can bolt the Arbor Elf? I guess so. So we'll still have 1 blue anyways, which is mostly what we need. I don't know. You just gotta bolt that, right? Every time. So this is why it's like so much better if we're on the play, like... Yeah. Now we roast him. Get out of here. Don't play the island in case they Stone Rain and then they play Blood Moon. I guess that makes sense. I think they messed up there, right? Yeah. Let's just Serum Visions. And we need lands. I don't think we need more Serum Visions, so... And then... I want to play the Scalding Tarn so I can fetch Basic Island, but I don't want to shuffle because I know there's an island on top. Yeah. So do I play Scalding Tarn, fetch out Basic Island, or do I leave the... I guess number of lands is important as well, because of Stone Rains. And since I know I'm drawing Basic Island, it's better to leave that there, right? And certain things I can exit draw here. Yeah. Yeah, because it's more important. We want to draw any lands, because they can Stone Rain us. And we don't need a 3rd island. Maybe. Yeah, it's tough, but I think it's definitely... Okay. Utopia Sprawl. I suppose we just let that one resolve. Yeah. And then we'll just... Is it Charm deal 2 to Bloodbraid? Okay, we'll play Scalding Tarn out here. I guess Upkeep will tap down, so they can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 only. So, does Titan even matter here? Is there anything we're really that concerned about? I guess they only really have Volt as possible removal. I guess we wait, because if they play Pithing Needle, we want to be able to untap our own land, so we can play a Braid afterwards before we untap and try to Kiki-Jiki. Yeah. That's the line. Storm Breath, don't care. And we can tap down their last land, so they can't even have a Lightning Bolt. And red, red, red. Yeah, we did it! We got a chest. Ooh. 3-2. Boggles is annoying, and we have to have very specific draws to beat it. And they just had really good hands, especially to be able to draw the Bogle when exactly what they needed to in game 1 and have the path was pretty obnoxious. And the first match against the Jeskai Control opponent, they got really aggressive, and I guess I misboarded there and kind of assumed that it was going to become like a super like spell heavy counter war thing, and they just started jamming tons of spell colors and just attacking me with them. So that was a little unusual, and I just wasn't ready for that. I played against Control twice last league with this deck, with the previous version of it. And those were much different games, much longer and grindier, and so I was expecting this to go the same kind of way, but it did not. So, but yeah, 3-2, so we are making improvements in, I think, both the play and the deck at this point, so we'll keep working on it. I think next time I might try something different, either the Jeskai Kiki list that I've been working on, which is more control-y, less tempo-y, and less all in on the combo, and is using Restoration Angel with Kiki-Jiki, and then the rest of it's just like a Jeskai control deck. Or we might play something like the Owling Mine type thing, or maybe some random brew. One thing that we've been working on is a deck that uses Counterbalance with the Lantern Codex Shredders type stuff, as well as Academy Ruins. So you have a bunch of different converted mana cost artifacts, and you can Academy Ruins them back onto your deck to counter whatever spell your opponent plays with your Counterbalance. As well as just using the Codex Shredder, Ghoul Color Spell type package that normal Lantern Control uses to manipulate the top of your library to counter their spells and stuff. So, yeah, that's one idea that we've kind of been messing around with, and maybe that's what we'll play next time. But probably I might be on again tomorrow night, but not during the day. Well, I guess tonight, or yeah. I am busy during the day, but maybe I'll be back on. Thanks everyone who followed for following, and everyone who's just been watching for watching. We'll try and this weekend probably get some of these edited and put up onto YouTube. One thing that we've been trying to kind of do first was like we wanted to get everything set up with like this chat thing that we now have over on the side, because the first recordings it like looks really weird when I'm just like talking to nothing, like responding to questions that don't exist outside of the chat. So yeah, if you have any suggestions or ideas for decks or anything that you'd like us to look into or anything, you can just direct message me here on Twitch, or just type in the chat now, or however, tweet at us is good too. Yeah, whatever you want to do. So thanks everybody, and I'll catch you all later.